2023 presidency. Omokri reveals that what Peter Obi did to him that made him withdraw his support. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Former presidential media aide Reno Omokri has revealed the reason behind his decision not to support the 2023 ambition of the Labour Party LP presidential candidate Peter Obi. Omokri, in a post on Twitter on Tuesday morning, said one of Obi's main supporters, popularly known as Obedience on social media, is an agent of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who is a man but poses as a female. But when he himself brought it to the attention of Obi himself, he defended the person. According to Omokri, he would unveil the IPOB agent after the 2023 elections, but the decision of Obi to defend the individual is what caused a disagreement and made him withdraw his support for the former Anambra State governor. Omokri also hinted that he is ready to defend this position in court, as he quickly stated that Ozekome Mike is his lawyer. He wrote, "The main Obedient on Twitter who poses as a girl is actually an IPOB agent in Abuja. Ozekome is my lawyer. I will unmask him after the election. I discussed the account with Peter Obi himself. He defended it. That was the day we fell out, and I withdrew my support." Well, at this point, I know many of you will be asking, who asked this man me? Who asked this man question? So, I am asking, I beg, who told Talo Bilere, who asked Reno question? Now, wow, is it not funny? Is it not funny that now a BAT supporter, somebody who is batified or articulated, will come and say, because of the follower, what the follower did, and because Atiku or BAT actually defended the person, that was why you withdrew your support. So now, you're supporting the person because or based on the behavior of the BAT. Anyway, it is a choice, sure. It is a choice. But there is nothing that he will tell me that will make me believe him. Why? Because Reno Omokri is actually a People Democratic Party chieftain. He is their person. And you know how those people are loyal to the party to the core. So you not get it in one talk. You not get it in one talk at all. You not get it in one tell us. We know that more than 90% of those shouting obedient are IPOB. They want to use the back door to take power. It will never work. So wait too. There's something that is not clear to me. For people who are coming out, whenever the southeastern people, whenever these people come out to they have not given them, they have not have a shot at the presidency, they have not gone there, they have not been able to, they have not given them the opportunity to show what their people can do, in the presidential position. People are always quick, and most especially the people who come out to say these things the more are people who have also problems. They are nothingers. Imagine, you have a log of wood in your eyes and you're removing the speck in another person's eyes. It doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to come and say, the indigenous people of Biafra, that they want to get power through the back door, that is why they're supporting Peter Obi. Excuse you? That means you even lack the knowledge of these people. That means you do not know them. It's just like me coming out to say, Atiku Abubakar, he wants to hand over power to to the bandits and terrorists. That is what it sounds. That is how it sounds to me. That is exactly how this thing sounds. It's just like you coming out to say that Kwankwaso 2, he wants to hand over power to the terrorists, the bandits, all of them. That is how it sounds. For goodness sake, it's not the same. The reason why the indigenous, I'm going to be debating a little, why the indigenous people of Biafra, why they are actually agitating, is for equity, fairness, and justice. These are the three things that brought about the agitation. Equity, fairness, and justice. And they are not asking for more. They are not like the terrorists or bandits asking for lands. They are not asking for money. They are not asking for cars. They are not asking for arms and ammunition. They are asking to be treated fairly. They are asking that, okay, if you are building 20, infrastructural or structures, you're building it maybe in the health sector, you're building, 20 medical whatever in the north. It should be the same in all the geopolitical zone. If you are building it in the northeast, it should be the same in the northwest, and the north central, and the south. Except you want to tell me that, okay, for instance now, let's say in the northeast, they have about, let's say, hospitals. You understand? People in those states have been able to build hospitals. And then in the southeast, the federal, they want to build federal hospitals. You understand? And the southeast, maybe these people already have their own. They already have their own. What they'll do is to find something that is, also not there, and balance it up. That is how. You're giving 600 million. You're giving 200 million to a particular state. You give the same. You don't say because this one is this. You give the same. That is what they are talking about. You are locating, okay, they have positions. They have 30 positions available. You share the 30 positions in such a way that it is going to be equal. That anybody that comes in there will say, this person share well. Do you understand me? That is what these people are after. They are not after money. It is because they have been refused to be listened to. That is why these indigenous people of Biafra say, okay, they cannot stay. They cannot stay in a country that does not treat them fairly. They cannot stay in a country that they will get to be treated as the minority. That is not possible. They're not included. That is about that. So make no go deviate, completely from the news. Now, as Reno Omokri is saying that, I don't expect more from him. I never had expected more from Reno. Reno is known for this. Reno is a PDP party man. No matter he's saying he was supporting people. All those what they call party people, they are people who are loyal to the core to their party. I am obedient from the south, meaning I am IPOB. I see your head is turning upside down. You see things in the opposite direction. Okay, if you're thinking it is like that too, I've said it, I've explained it to you. And even the so-called IPOB, I hope you now understand that these people, all they're asking for is for inclusiveness. It's for inclusiveness, fairness, equity, and justice. And I tell you, I've even said it before in other news that, look, if a president comes in today, calls everyone for dialogue, the Southeast that have been agitating, the Southwest that have been agitating, the Middle Belt, the North, call everybody together, have a discussion, and start treating everybody fairly. That the Southeast agitation, in fact, I said all agitation will die a natural death. Why? Because you don't address the issue. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in.